Hello, hope everybody's doing well. Can't sleep. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. I guess it's a perfect time to do a reading, right? Let's start off with some hidden truth. This is the divine masculine and the divine feminine version. Edition, rather. Why am I being so sloppy with the shuffling? I guess I am a little tired. I just can't sleep. And a cut. Alrighty. Let's see what your person wants to say to you. This is a collective reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. Take what resonates and leave the rest for who it does. It says, I want to make amends. Let's find out what your person wants to say to you. I do love you. One more. One more. Two more. I see life differently now, and I wonder how you feel. So this person is heavily thinking about you, and they want you to know that they do love you. And whatever it is that they're going through, they're seeing things differently. They're seeing what's going on in their life now. And they realize that what they had with you was special. This person wants to make amends. So if you're not speaking right now, they want to make amends because they do love you. And they want to know how you're feeling about them. What messages do we have for the collective? It's the Hierophant. It's Taurus energy. It's a marriage, it's a commitment. It's a religious institution. The Eight of Wands. It's forward communication, whether it's through the air, so it's online, a text, a phone call. The Knight of Cups. Someone's coming in to speak. With the Wands, we have fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. And with the Knight of Cups, we have Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And again, the Hierophant is major arcana for Taurus. So I do feel like there'll be some incoming communication and an expression of love with the Knight of Cups here, because this person is saying that they do love you. What happened? It's obvious you're apart now. Somebody wants to make amends. So what happened? That just flew. It was a tower moment. Something came to an end. Something came crashing down. So this was the breakup. The tower represents something coming crashing down. You may have lived with this person and... Lord. Tell me more what happened. There was a lot of possibly arguing, strife, jealousy. Could have been other people involved. And it left someone undecided about this relationship. With the Two of Pentacles here. Two of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. Five of Wands is more fire, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. But someone was undecided about the relationship, and there was a lot of, whether it was strife, whether it was jealousy, whether it was conflict, inner conflict, something maybe going on in their mind or whatever, but they were undecided about what to do about this relationship that came to an end. That's why it came to an end. I feel confusion. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. The Lovers. Soulmates. So you two are soulmates. But there was a lot of confusion, and I'm feeling like with the Five of Wands here, it could have been inner, I'm feeling like it was an inner mind scramble, like an inner confusion, a confusion about the relationship. Something was confusing about this relationship. It left you or your person feeling undecided with this Two of Pentacles here, whether it was your person or it was you. Maybe someone was confused whether or not this was their soulmate. Tell me about the Lovers. The Lovers is major arcana for Gemini. Tell me about the Lovers. We have the High Priestess and the Two of Swords. Someone very confused, stuck, stagnant. Someone felt really stuck in a situation. High Priestess is major arcana for Pisces. Two of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Tell me about the High Priestess. The Ace of Cups and the Five of Cups. There's a lot of crying going on. Five of Cups talks about crying over spilt milk, and the Ace of Cups is like overflowing with water, and I'm feeling sadness. What does this have to do with the High Priestess? This could be someone that is very spiritual. Justice, major arcana for Libra. Tell me more about the High Priestess. There's going to be justice in a situation where somebody felt like their hands were tied in a situation. There's a lot of, not a lot, but there's the blindfolds here on Two of Swords. Excuse me. And the Eight of Swords. Somebody's not seeing the real picture. Somebody's not seeing the whole picture, I'm feeling. There's going to be justice in a situation because somebody's going to realize with this High Priestess energy here, their intuition, they're just being, they're knowing. And I'm feeling like with the Justice card here, something's going to be balanced out. Tell me how your person feels about, how does the person feel about the collective? I know that they do love you, but, and they wonder how you feel. Tell me about the Hierophant, Taurus energy. The Chariot, Major Arcana for Cancer. So this person, the Chariot talks about forward movement. Tell me more about the Hierophant. Nine of Pentacles talks about single, being single. I feel like this was a relationship and somebody moved away with the Chariot energy here and became single. You became single, they became single. If you're not together, you both became single. This was very burdensome for the both of you. Whether the split up was burdensome or if the relationship was burdensome, something was very burdensome. Tell me more. Somebody walked away. Eight of Cups. Walking away. And somebody's heartbroken. Somebody could have walked towards someone else. A third-party situation, possibly, I don't know. But somebody went from a relationship or commitment to being single. They walked away from the situation, and there was some hurt. There was some heartache. There was some hurt. Tell me about the Three of Swords. Five of Swords. The Magician. And the Six of Cups. The third party could have had something to do with someone from the past with the Six of Cups here. The Magician talks about manifesting. I feel like with the Five of Swords here, someone wanted to speak, but they just couldn't. And somebody was waiting for someone to speak. Someone was waiting for someone to say something. Like this person's holding a sword. They wanted to speak. They wanted to say something, but they felt like they couldn't with these swords here, like putting up a barrier. And I feel like this person in the background, they have their side of their face towards them because they were waiting. They wanted to hear what someone had to say. Tell me about the Magician. The Ten of Wands and the Hermit. Again, something just felt like it became burdensome, so someone went into hermit mode, like they just stopped speaking. You two may have just stopped talking. The Hermit talks about going into retrospect, like silencing oneself and going into retrospect. Ten of Wands is burdens. There were a lot of burdens. Someone felt very burdened. Someone felt like things were hard. It was heavy. I'm getting a lot of heaviness feeling, especially in my lower back. I don't know who's having low back pain, but let me tell you something. My low back is on fire. I feel like something had to happen with the Hermit here. I always think about spirit with this card. It's Major Arcana for Virgo, by the way. And I feel like spirit was shining a light on these burdens, like something had to give, something just wasn't right. It was too hard, it was too heavy, it was too burdensome, and spirit had to shine a light in the situation. So they went into quiet mode. You both could have went into quiet mode as a way to try to figure things out. What were the burdens? The Hangman and the King of Wands. The burdens where someone was not able to speak how they truly felt. The King of Wands is someone who's romantic, loving, handsome. And I felt like this person, they held the passion in their hand, but they didn't know how to release it. They didn't know how to talk. They didn't know how to express emotions. Hangman was like they thought about it. Their head is illuminated. They thought about what they want to say, but they just couldn't say it. And even here, they just couldn't say it. Although you waited to hear it, they just didn't know how to say it. It was burdensome for them to try to express love. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They didn't really have emotions like that. They felt it, but they just didn't know how to express it. See, they do love you, but they don't know how to express it. Now these cards speak for him, for her. What do they want to say? What do they want to say? They want to say, I don't want to let you go. much for me, y'all. What do they want to say? The person didn't want to let you go because they love you. And it's what they want to say, but they couldn't. They couldn't say it. Maybe scared of rejection. Maybe they were scared that if they did express how they felt, you still wouldn't. They don't know why this happened. This person has a lot of love for you. They don't know why this happened, why this breakup happened. They didn't want to let you go, but they didn't express that either. They didn't say anything. I don't know what you want. You confused them. They were confused at what you wanted from them. That's why they don't understand why it happened. So they probably come to their own conclusions to try to, what is that term? To try to put together the pieces. I admire you. So either you have a lot of admiration for this person has a lot of admiration for you. I think they admire you. Whatever it is that you did, this breakup, I guess they admire you for it. Your intellect arouses me. They think that you're a very smart person. Your intellect arouses them. They love your mind. They love the way you think. They love the way you see things differently. I daydream about a life with you. So this person wants to, they want a life with you. They don't know why this happened. They were confused. They didn't know what you wanted, and they didn't know how to express that they didn't want to let you go. Because they don't know how you feel. They're wondering how you feel. They don't know how you feel. They didn't want to let you go, but they don't know how to express either. So they don't know how to say it. And you didn't see my tears. So this person may have cried when you weren't around, so you didn't get to see them, because this person could possibly have, like, he's very masculine, and so he's not going to show tears. He's not going to show that vulnerability. This person wants to know if they still have a chance. This person wants to come back. And look at the bottom of the deck. I want you back. I don't know. I think that this relationship has a chance. I can't deny that, because there is love here. I guess it's up to you. Only time will tell. This person wants you. This person, I don't want to know. This person is afraid. They want to tell you what they want to tell you, but they don't want to. They're scared of your response. They're scared of rejection. They're scared you're going to tell them to go fly a fucking... go fuck off or whatever. They're afraid. So they don't want to know the answers to how they're feeling towards you. They want to tell you how they feel, but they're afraid that when they tell you how they feel about you, that you're not going to reciprocate that. They don't want to know if you don't want to be with them. They don't want to know if you don't want a second chance with them. They don't want to know if you love them or not. They wonder how you feel, but they're afraid of the response. They're afraid of what you're going to tell them. They don't want it to be anything negative, because this person daydreams about a life with you. Let's get the outcome and close this out, please. The outcome. Knight of Wands and Nine of Wands. So we have the Nine of Wands and we have the Knight of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck is the Lovers. You two are soulmates. Regardless of what anybody says, what anybody does, what anybody thinks, you two are soulmates. Came out twice. This person may watch you. I feel like there's a lot of animosity. There's a lot of tension right now. So there's a lot of guard up with this Nine of Wands energy. Like I feel like whether it's on both sides or just on one side, but someone has their guard up. But this is a soulmate connection. And the outcome is someone, I believe that there's a chance that you might get back with this person with this Knight of Wands energy here. Someone is going to come flying back. I feel like with these two cards here is that this person's going to come back and they're going to knock down your wall. These skeleton heads here have fire coming out of them. The Knight of Wands is coming through with a spoon, like almost like a firefighter. Like this person's going to come back and break down your walls in a passionate way. Maybe come back and show you something different this time around. I don't know. Anyway, that's my reading, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.